So here, you see what's happened here is, let's say we do this, right? Okay, now finish.
For running, do we need to space or?
We need to high resolution. Yeah.
So for example, like here, you've just done a filter. You've not created a new table. Okay, so if I was doing some working, if I said equal sum. So this is the sum of it, and accidentally I went data, and I removed the filter. See, it's moved there, but it's not. What happens? It's not doing all of them. See, I've got the VLOOKUP in some of them. See, because the filter. So what I wanted was a new table. Okay, so one of the easiest way to do the new table is filter on. Hopefully this should work. Let's see. See, no filter now, just register. Okay, and now this is not even a formula, it's now part of the table. Okay, so then what we're going to do is, for each of these we're going to give them a value. Okay, actually no, we already have value here, 180. Okay, so what we want is, we want to then create a pivot table with these, each one, so each one unique. Okay, so you can do it like this. Insert pivot. So if we make the description as the column, as the row, and then the value is the value. So you got now, for ASMA, you got unique value. Everybody is unique now, yeah? You know what unique means? It only appears once, look. These are unique, yeah? Okay? So now we can make this into a table. The other way to do it is, unique, and see these are just unique here. And then if I want the value, so this is description. Okay, so I can do this. I can go equals sum if, so and then it says, what do you want me to sum? Oh no, sorry. So it says I'll go equal sum if. So I'm gonna, sum if means I only want to count if there's a condition. So I only want to count this, okay? So I don't want to count it all, because if you do sum, it'll count all of it, right? So I'm saying sum if, so only count, okay, if this value is present. Okay, so only count if this value is present from this table. Okay, there's a bit like a VLOOKUP for numbers, and it should work. No, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? So it's sum if range. Oh, so it's the other way around. Sorry. Okay, let's try that again. I did it the wrong way. So it's saying what's the range, so this is the range, right? So this is what I'm looking at. And then it's saying what's the criteria. The criteria is R2 federation. And it's saying what are you summing? We're summing just the value, yeah? Oops. Okay, and press enter. And hopefully it should work. No, it's not working. I think maybe because it's on the wrong side, so like this needs to be on the other side. So let's try the other one. Sometimes, like, this is the problem. If this was in Python, it wouldn't have mattered. You could easily do it. But because in Excel, certain things have to be done in the right way, right? So, there you go. So now it's got a value, right? So what I've said in this, I said, from this two columns, give me the sum of this only if this value is there. So if only this. So arterial fibrillation, 122,392, yeah? Arterial fibrillation, 122,392, okay? So now what we're going to do is replicate this from sheet 1. Okay, so we've got to fix our table because we don't want those to move, because these will move, you see. So if you put a dollar sign, so if you press shift, F4 is dollar sign. So when you put a dollar sign, let me show you that. If I didn't put a dollar sign, look, no dollar sign, yeah?
No.
So if I move this, look what happened. If I move it 1, see, it's moved down because this is called relative. So when I move down, it moves down. But I need the whole table, right? Because otherwise I'm going to miss. As I go lower, I'm going to keep missing it out, right? But I don't want this to be fixed. I don't want this one to be fixed. I want this one to come with me, right? So I'm going to fix the table. The way to fix it is press F4, gives you dollar sign. F4, dollar sign. F4, dollar sign. F4 dollar signs, right? So now put a dollar sign. What you do is put a dollar sign between the column and the row, K and 2, H and 2430, right? Okay, make sense?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so if I press enter now watch what happens when I click and drag. Oh, what did I not cover? Oh, did it the wrong way, sorry. My mistake, sorry. I shouldn't be doing K2. K2 is the relative one. It's this one, G2. Okay, so F4, okay? So now, if I do it, hopefully, it won't move, right? See, this one moved, but these stayed the same. So dollar sign is called absolute. So relative is like, if I move, it moves. Absolute means that no matter where I do it, what I've referenced sticks. Make sense? These little things makes you a good analyst, okay? So let's look at the value of asthma. 481,046. Asthma 481,46. See? So you could do it in a pivot table, or you can do it like this. Okay? Yeah. Okay. The beauty of doing it like this is that it's not in a table rather than a pivot table. It's quite complicated. And then I want you to put it in a bar chart. So we just highlight, insert columns. Oops, the wrong column. Insert chart. Histogram. And it's done it the wrong way. So it's not worked out which way to do it. So if you right click, change chart type. Oops, not chart type. Change type. Select data. So it's done it the other way around. You see, you want the legend here and the values there. So oh, actually, that's not right. No, that's not right. Sorry. Why is it not working? Oh, I was correct. Hang on. Might just be the chart. Sorry. There's a problem if you don't do it, because I don't do analysis all the time. You forget like how to do the quick things. No, it's not. Hang on, let me just try something else. It's not gonna work. So.
And insert, take from here.
What do you mean?
Yeah, recommended chart. Yeah, I think it's better.
Yeah,
Very
so,
good.
yeah, it's that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
No, actually, it does do it. They did it there. Okay, so there you go. So you see, there you got your. So now you can see which is the biggest problem in the UK by heart failure, followed by non-diabetic and stuff. Yeah?
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Okay, and then you can. This is in alphabetical order. You can change the type and stuff. Okay. So what you have done now, you need to be able to create in Python. So hopefully Python's installed. Oh, no, it's still installed. Okay. Yeah, so it's a big file, 5 gigabytes. So it's
Yeah,
really-
it's a big file.
yeah, so you can see this is how you can create it, or here, if I click on this, you can actually change it to a table.
Same, both are same.
Both the same. But this is interactive now, right?
Yes, sir.
Which one? So
The
pivot table.
Pivot table. because,
Pivot table is better.
Yeah.
You can change by
yeah, you can filter stuff.
yeah.
You can take
If you see
change sum to average. Actually, it's here you have to do it. So at the moment we've got sum. You can do value field. You can change it to count, average. So you change it to
Max
average.
everything. Yeah.
See? Okay, but here you need the sum. The actual one.
Lots of work here.
Pivot table.
There's lots of work.
Yes.
Okay. So the only problem with the pivot table, you can't play around with it. So it's good for the final product.
Yes,
So when you want to finally present something, it's good. But when you want to play around with it, like we were trying to play around here, then it's best to do it as a table, as a sheet. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what Anaconda's doing. And that's done.
Almost. Finish.
It's done. Should load now. So Anaconda's got a package of lots of things. You want Jupyter Notebook, okay?
So it's done.
Yeah, why isn't it loading? It's not due. That's the wrong one. I don't know, the thing was-
Desktop.
Anaconda Navigator. The reason we'll load this, I'll show you why. Because it contains everything, and so it's harder for you to go wrong. It takes some time, but it's quite big. There you go. Loading now. The same, this one, okay. Oh, it's loading now, it's loading. Anaconda.
Sir, why did they use third-party software like Anaconda?
It's not
No,
third party, they're open source.
Open source.
Yeah,
So,
they're
but-
packages. So, if let me show you. So here's the difference. So if you loaded Jupyter Notebook, this is what it would look like. Okay. Yeah, this is what it actually looks like to run Python. But if you run it from Anaconda, we'll do that later. Okay, so if you
Is
do-
Anaconda Navigator.
yeah, so if you go to Jupyter Notebook, okay, and you launch Jupyter.
Is Spider.
Yeah, Spider, but where's Jupyter?
This.
Oh, it's,
this
yeah,
together.
there is, yeah, okay, so, okay, yeah, sorry, I don't know.
Jupyter Lab. His name is.
Yeah,
different.
no, we want Jupyter Notebook, this one, okay? So if we load that, as you see, it's already, they give updates all the time. So now it's loading as a local host, and watch how easy it is to run from here to. So when it loads, it's actually in your PC. It's not on the internet. It's a local host, so it's from your PC. Why is that not working? So you can choose a file. See, this compared to this, right? Like how do you import a file? You have to learn, import all that. Jupyter Notebook in Anaconda gives you this, right? So we'll download. If you go to download, then was it anything? No. Let's craft it.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah, I think I've been honest throughout, so I'll just keep looking. So yeah, they bumped the basic for me up, which is sort of.
So now this is the table. Okay, so this is your table, and then you can run.
Upset by that, and they put me in charge of spearheading the training and development.
There you go. So this is your notebook now. And we want Python 3. Okay, there's loads of Python because we're running it in Python, right? So I've forgotten what it is, but you would type your code here. So if this is Anaconda's Python, Jupyter Notebook, it's the same as this. Whatever code you write here is the equivalent there. Just that the difference is that here, when you write a code, it's much more nicer. So now
And this is just automatic sum.
yeah. So our tables are now loaded. So now you can run queries on this. So I don't know how to do it actually.
Sometimes, what I did before, like, sir.
I think it's is it that? No, $1. See, I've forgotten that I've not used this for a while.
Okay, sir.
It's called achievement. Yeah, so you just got to learn. So if you want to know Python, right, the easier thing to do is okay. Okay, so just give you simple Python free code, right? And all you want to do is run some very basic.
So one interesting thing is that what you need, just send in
Google,
the
yeah.
ChatGPT, they will give you code back.
Exactly.
So right now we are doing in that way.
Exactly. So doing ChatGPT, but you want to learn the code. So this is the difference between ChatGPT and Googling it is that you, like you said, you don't know what VLOOKUP is. You didn't know what those were. This would help you. Whereas ChatGPT, if you don't know what you're prompting, it can't give you the answer.
Just
Yeah.
Exactly.
copy.
Exactly. So they've just got something. It's probably not a good one. So what happens is Python is a framework. Okay, it doesn't actually know anything. You have to download libraries. The libraries do all the work. So when you want to do statistics and everything, the libraries will do the work. Okay, so here they're doing house data cleaning. So it looks like Copilot does even better than ChatGPT. Okay, but that's how you would do it. Okay, you've got to do your own research. Okay, so I've got to go actually. I'm running half an hour late. So you guys now you've got Python on your laptop. You've got some data that I've given you here. Okay, play around with this data in Python. You've seen how it's easy to load and come
So
up with examples.
how to play around in the Python?
It
What
just-
will do in the Python? Now,
Yeah.
now right now with Python.
Yeah, so we're in Python. This is Python, right? So you
Yes.
just you type the command there.
Command and then comes automatically.
It will come on the bottom. You know, it'll run the calculation, and then you've got to display it like print, and it'll print it. It'll give you some sample, and then you can print it. Okay.
You know, all kind of
But
C++.
if you run any calculation like sum or something, let's see.
Creates all kind of C++.
Yeah, it's very similar to that.
The generating, sir.
Yeah, it's general, but the problem is though, this is assuming thing. What I need actual. I need an actual file. I need it from a file. But you could do this, so you could just literally. I'll show you.
It's not copy.
No, but what I need actually is I've forgotten how to reference the file because don't forget we've downloaded a file, right? This would just, if I did this, like, if you did this, just press enter, press run, it would just say sum of list is 15. So numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total, sum numbers, so it's summing numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So in the
but
bracket-
we want to do thing with, so we probably want to do.
Yeah. So in the bracket, yeah, we need to add number.
The column, we need to add the column of our file or data file. I've forgotten how to do it. I think I thought it was at, but it's not. It's let's type value.
How we connect now with our file?
I think the file is loaded, right? No, so it hasn't worked. No, so it hasn't worked out what value is. Value is not defined, so I've got to define value.
Is the file connected?
Yeah,
with it?
yeah, because
Are
we've
you confirmed?
yeah, because we loaded it.
Okay.
Okay.
But we loaded in Jupyter.
We're in Jupyter. But we need to, there's a package, you need to do a package. So what I would suggest is just go on YouTube and it will tell you how to load a file and do some basic stuff, okay? But now you can get familiar with it, okay? And the next time we meet, I'll give you like an actual project to do. I'll find a good data set and I'll give you an actual project so we can create it, yeah? Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, no worries.